The year is 2050. The classrooms we know today, chalkboards, fluorescent lights, crowded desks, will seem like relics of a forgotten era. The concept of school will no longer mean a physical place where children gather to memorize facts. Instead, learning will become dynamic, adaptive, and everywhere. It will flow through our homes, devices, cities, and even our minds. Teachers, as we know them, may be replaced or enhanced by AI-driven mentors. Textbooks will vanish into holograms, and the classroom walls will dissolve into global learning networks. Today, we explore 10 revolutionary transformations that will define the education of 2050 and question whether schools, as we know them, will still exist at all. 1. AI-powered personalized learning. The first revolution is intelligence, artificial intelligence. By 2050, every learner will have a dedicated AI tutor, an ever-evolving digital companion that understands their personality, habits, and emotions. This AI won't simply deliver lessons. It will sense when a student is confused, tired, or bored, and instantly adjust its teaching style. Imagine a tutor that remembers every mistake you've ever made and turns each one into a personalized challenge to help you improve. Students will no longer follow uniform curriculums. Each will travel a unique path based on curiosity, aptitude, and dreams. Mathematics could be learned through music, history through simulation, and language through conversation with AI characters. Learning becomes alive, dynamic, organic, and limitless. The days of crowded classrooms and fixed schedules will fade. Each mind will move at its own pace, guided by an intelligence that knows it better than any human teacher ever could. 2. Virtual and augmented reality classrooms. The second revolution will dissolve physical boundaries. With immersive, virtual, and augmented reality, students will experience knowledge instead of memorizing it. They'll walk through the streets of ancient Athens, witness the signing of the Declaration of Independence, or explore the human bloodstream at a microscopic level. In the future, education will be fully interactive. A chemistry student might conduct an experiment inside a 3D molecular simulation without any risk. A geography class could involve exploring entire planets in virtual space. Augmented reality will overlay data and visuals on the real world. Imagine looking at a plant and instantly seeing its cellular structure, or pointing your device at a building to reveal its history. Traditional classrooms will become immersive hubs where virtual and physical realities merge seamlessly. Learning will no longer take place in one room, it will take place everywhere. 3. Holographic teachers and mentors. The third transformation is holography. By 2050, teachers may not be physically present at all. Instead, holographic instructors powered by advanced AI and quantum communication will project life-sized, interactive mentors into any environment. Imagine sitting in your living room as a holographic. Albert Einstein walks you through the theory of relativity, or Marie Curie explains the discovery of radium with glowing visual aids. These holographic teachers will respond to questions, analyze facial expressions, and adapt lessons in real time. Global inequality in education will vanish as a child in a remote village gains the same access to world-class instruction as one in a major city. The world's greatest teachers will no longer teach in one classroom. They will teach everywhere at once. 4. Brain-computer interfaces for instant learning. The fourth frontier is the mind itself. By 2050, neural technology will allow direct links between the human brain and digital databases. Information will no longer be read or heard, it will be downloaded. Learning a new language, mastering complex math, or acquiring technical skills could happen in minutes rather than years. These brain-computer interfaces will revolutionize how humans acquire knowledge, but they'll also raise deep ethical and social questions. If knowledge becomes instant, will creativity and curiosity fade? Will there still be value in the struggle of learning? The fusion of mind and machine will redefine what it means to be educated and perhaps what it means to be human. 5. Global learning networks. The fifth transformation is connection. By 2050, education will become a global conversation. AI-driven learning clouds will link millions of students worldwide, creating real-time collaboration across borders. A student in India could co-design a sustainable city with classmates in Brazil and Norway, A class project might involve solving real-world problems with experts from multiple continents joining in virtually. These learning networks will make education more democratic, removing barriers of geography and wealth. Knowledge will flow freely, and collaboration will replace competition. In this new era, the smartest classroom won't belong to one school. It will belong to the entire planet. 6. The end of traditional schools. Perhaps the most dramatic change will be the disappearance of traditional schools themselves. By 2050, massive campuses filled with hundreds of students may no longer exist. The school will become a decentralized learning ecosystem. Children will learn from home, from community learning pods, or through immersive digital experiences. Schedules will vanish, replaced by personalized learning cycles set by AI. Instead of grades and exams, students will be assessed through continuous skill-based evaluations. For many, school will feel less like a duty and more like a lifelong adventure. Education will not be something you attend, it will be something you live. 7. Emotional intelligence and mindful learning. As technology grows smarter, the next great challenge will be staying human. By 2050, emotional intelligence will be at the core of education. AI will monitor students' emotional states through subtle cues, voice tone, facial microexpressions, even heart rate, and adjust the learning environment accordingly. Lessons will incorporate mindfulness, empathy, and social awareness. Schools or their digital successors will focus on developing emotional balance, resilience, and creativity alongside technical skills. In an age dominated by algorithms, humanity will become the ultimate skill. Education's greatest mission will be teaching people how to think, feel, and connect in a world that never stops changing. 8. Immersive skill-based learning. The 8th revolution is hands-on experience reimagined. By 2050, learning will shift from theory to application. AI-driven simulations and tactile virtual environments will let students practice real-world skills in safe, controlled spaces. A future doctor could perform virtual surgery with realistic sensations and immediate AI feedback. Aspiring astronauts might train in fully immersive Mars colonies before ever leaving Earth. Academic degrees will lose importance. Instead, each learner will possess a digital skill passport verified by AI, displaying what they can actually do. Learning will be judged not by memorization, but by mastery. Every subject will come alive through experience. 9. The rise of EduPods and Micro-Schools. By 2050, large institutions may give way to smaller, hyper-local learning hubs called EduPods. Each EduPod will host a few dozen learners of different ages, guided by a mix of human mentors and AI system. They will collaborate on projects, build technologies, and solve real-world challenges together. These pods will exist in homes, parks, and shared community spaces anywhere people can gather and learn. AI networks will connect every EduPod globally, creating a planet-wide classroom made up of countless small communities. Education will feel personal again, intimate, collaborative, and human-centered, powered by technology, but rooted in connection. 10. Lifelong and evolutionary learning. Finally, the 10th revolution, education without end. In 2050, life expectancy will exceed 100, and humans will reinvent themselves repeatedly. Learning will never stop. It will evolve with every stage of life. AI advisors will constantly recommend new skills based on global trends and individual interests. A retired engineer could learn marine biology. A teenager could become a virtual architect designing worlds in the metaverse. The concept of graduation will disappear. Education will be a lifelong journey, not a destination. Knowledge will no longer belong to classrooms or diplomas, it will belong to the human experience itself. The education of 2050 will not simply teach, it will transform. AI mentors, holographic teachers, neural implants, and immersive worlds will redefine how humans grow, think, and create. The walls of the classroom will vanish. The boundaries between student and teacher will blur. And the word school may no longer describe a place at all, but a living network that follows us through every stage of life. By 2050, the question will not be whether schools still exist, it will be whether we'll even need them at all.